Hello everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today we'll be playing the third mission of Suryavarman I, titled A Dangerous Mission. Let's go ahead and get started.
As the Empire boomed, its neighbors became wary. They knew that the growing tiger will gorge itself on the prey that it deems most vulnerable. Some dreaded the looming war and prayed that their fears were unjustified. Others prepared for it. The kingdom of Tambralinga, a vassal of the great Srivijayan thalassocracy, felt particularly threatened by Suryavarman's ambition. The empire was surrounded by hostile neighbors, and conflict was imminent. It seemed that the only thing left to question was who would strike first. Suryavarman was wise enough to know that passivity would only lead to disaster. The various Burmese kingdoms to the west of the empire were hostile, but a potential ally lay beyond. The Cholas, a powerful dynasty based in the south of the Indian subcontinent, also desired to bring about the downfall of the Srivijaya. Dispatching an envoy laden with gifts could be enough to convince Rajendra Chola that an alliance with Suryavarman would be to his liking.
Okay, our main objectives are for the envoy and the chariot, the trade cart, laden with gifts to reach the Andaman port in the west. Our hints tell us that you may select any two of the 4 companies of soldiers to join you on your journey. Each comes with a unique set of strengths and weaknesses. Use the line of sight of your envoy to spot enemy troops before they know of your presence. Explore the map. There are many paths to victory and various secrets to discover. The most obvious route is not necessarily the most prudent. Demolition chips are deadly to groups of units crossing shallows. And on standard difficulty, you are given a monk to accompany your forces. On moderate and hard, you will have to make do without him. Yeah, well, we're on hard, so we don't get him. Your scouts report that Suryavarman's diplomatic convoy in Siam begins its journey on the western fringe of the Khmer Empire in yellow. Beyond lies a forbidding combination of dense jungle, treacherous mountain ranges, and meandering waterways. In the far west lies the convoy's destination, a small port in green on the Andaman Sea. From here, a ship can be chartered to bring the convoy to the Chola lands in southern India. Knifing through the middle of the map is the fabled Kao Phraya River. Although finding a means of safely crossing it can be difficult at this time of year, the ports in gray, operating along its eastern bank, may be of assistance. Scattered around the map are countless bands of hostile troops. Whether they are simple brigands or servants of enemy powers, they would be all too glad to get their hands on the treasure destined for the court of Rajendra Chola. Alright, let's get this party started.
The road west is perilous. You may have your pick of as many troops as you can afford to pay with the gold that I have given you.
Okay, so now we get to pick 2 mercenary squads. I'm pretty sure that this level is going to be one of those adventure type levels and not a build and destroy. So we'll just have to see what the best route to take is. We get to recruit 2 cohorts of soldiers here. Which set am I going to take? Let's see, so this set is a war elephant, 2 battle elephants, a light cavalry, and 5 skirmishers. This set looks to be 3 rattan archers, 3 arambai, 5 what are these? Karambit warriors, 2 imperial skirmishers, and a cataphract. This squad looks pretty good. This squad is a knight, 2 cavalry archers, 2 skirmishers, 5 long swordsmen, and 2 pikemen. This last squad is 2 scorpions, 4 pikemen, an elephant archer, and 2 ballista elephants. So those ballista elephants actually, since they can cut trees,
The ballista division is at your command, sire.
seem to be one of the more useful squads here. And what remains is what we want to take for our remaining squad here. I would like some more ranged firepower, perhaps. This is too... This is a bunch of infantry. This is a cataphract, right? I think I want the cataphract here.
This mercenary force will accompany you on your journey west.
We have the men we need. Onwards! The bridge west has been repaired for us.
Okay, so let's group together our units here. There's the bridge repaired. We have ourselves an infantry division. A ranged foot archer division. I guess I'll stick the cataphract with these guys. A ranged unit division. 3, 4, 2, 1. And this will be something that I call the slow division. So 5 and 6. Oops, nope. 6, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's absolutely imperative that our envoy survives here. So 1 and 2 definitely must survive. What do we have here?
Our last ship is not fit to sail. These scouts will help you find another way to cross the river.
Okay. Got ourselves a couple of scouts here. Okay, traded a few forces for many. That's not super bad. We just lost one guy. I think I'm going to try to scout the south here first. Oop, those are some enemies. Let's bait them out. Hey, this is similar to the Art of War campaign that we just did. Can I garrison in anything here? I definitely can't garrison my scout. I can, so I can actually heal my infantry up. That's useful. Is there anything here that I can garrison in? Yeah, I could garrison in this tower if I really needed to. We could heal up after every engagement if we needed to. And I think we will. Let's have our envoy scout around just a little bit more.
Terima vút tiệp bati mục ba no bobrania ba bati.
Is he healing? We'll see if he's healing. Spade out some more crossbows here. So the important thing when you're baiting these units is while the range units are coming at you, you don't want to attack them while the units themselves are also in sight range of the infantry, because that's what triggers the whole group to come over. If you bait them far enough so that the infantry are out of range, then what ends up happening is that once you draw them out, they don't actually fight. So I'm gonna keep the range forces, or the melee forces, back. I'm gonna set the range forces up on this hill. Not too close to the water, actually. Now let's draw a few more guys over. I'm using the envoy primarily here because the envoy has regenerating HP. That way we can conserve the HP of our forces as much as possible here. Anything else of value? Any more karambits down south here? Doesn't look like it.
We will seize control of the water and send any enemy vessels to the bottom of the river.
Okay, cool. So we have some boats here. I guess what remains to be seen now is what we can do with them. Our guy did get healed up fully. That's pretty cool. Let's have our envoy scout around a little bit on the north side here. You guys can all group up over here. Hopefully no boats patrol themselves down there. We do the same thing. We just bait the scorpions out. And eventually they'll be out of line of sight, so we can kill them with our melee units. Our melee unit being the envoy. No, don't run. I'm safe, I promise you. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Got some pikes. Let's bait the pikes over. Come on, come on. You can do it. It's not like I just killed your scorpions or anything. There is a slight attack delay here. Ooh, I don't want our guys taking any damage here if possible. I'm gonna let the scorpions take care of this guy. Nice. Cav archers didn't take damage. We're doing good here. Let's keep scouting northwards to see if we can get anything. One last pikeman. And what I really want to see is if there's a way to cross the water safely. I don't know what's on the west side, so I'm hesitant to jump into the transports right away. We'll just need to see. There's a war galley there. He's running away from me even though I have no means of attacking him. Oh, that is a lot of enemies. Let's run away. Keep running. And there you see the ballista elephants actually doing some good work. Envoy's taking some damage, but otherwise we're in good shape. Cavalry archer won't be able to shoot us without taking damage. Nice. Our envoy will heal HP back over time, so we should be okay here. Any aid? Any aid, sirs? Oh my god, there's a lot of enemies. So I actually don't think I want to go that way. Keep in mind that my envoy cannot die. Oh, it looks like they actually returned to their patrol after a little while. Okay, okay. So we drew out a couple of pikemen. Drew out a couple of skirms. Ha! Using our envoy as bait. It's a classic. Good thing we just did the art of war. No, 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 no. Both of you, come back. Very good. We've drawn 2 units out. Let's see what else we can do here. Still no real sign of a western place. We can cross the river here. So that is always an option. Yeah, I might want to opt for that because this is gonna take freaking forever. Bait these losers out one at a time. If they had ballistics, this would be so much more painful. But it doesn't look like they have ballistics. If we had a monk too, that'd be super cool too. Kill the skirmisher. I wonder if our envoy can actually kill both of them. His stats are pretty good. Can he one-on-one a ballista elephant? I think he can one-on-one a ballista elephant. Yeah, he looks like he's taking him on pretty easily. Now here's a big question. Will the ballista elephant switch targets once he sees these guys? Those Aaron by. Having some trouble there. Okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. This time we leered 2. Maybe somewhat problematic. Starting to think it'd be faster to just take the transport. It's the skirm down. I think our envoy here still lives. Yeah, with the help of our range units here, we should be fine. Ballista elephants on their own are not too scary. They're just really scary when they're masked up, because they just take so much damage. Elephant units are just really scary in general, but there's a lot of units in this game that do bonus damage to them. So we basically like halfway baited these guys. Let's see what else they have got to offer. That's a battle elephant, so I should keep that in mind. It's not a ballista elephant. Yeah, sure, I'll kill the pikeman. Seems like a good way to draw some damage out. Cool. And it looks like the boats that we have in the south are safe. No one's going for them. So we got all the time in the world to finish this level. How short are their sight range? Okay, cool. We got one baited. His stats are much better. Man, their sight range is really low. Their sight range is so low, holy crap. I basically have to be right on top of them for them to show interest in me. Lead him around in a wild goose chase. Yeah, I can't face this guy in one-on-one combat. I'm pretty sure I'd lose with the envoy. He has better stats than me. This is okay. We're about to cross the river now. And, oh, that's a galley. Part of the reason why I'm doing this is so that I can see more of the content. It says there's multiple paths. So I suspect that taking the transport is like one path. And I'm interested in seeing if there's additional paths that we can unlock by this way. To see if we can find some additional aid. That boat is super annoying though. No, come on. Get back here. I'll take the galley shots. Keep your eyes on me, sir. Everything will be okay. Oh, I took damage on my cav archer, on my Aaron by. That's not good. I hate it when they do that line formation, man. That totally screws them sometimes. Do the same ring around the rosy trick. Nice. And our envoy lives. Let's pack all these guys into the transport ships.
Pia Panje.
Put the Bilisa elephants in separate ships. Wonder what else is across this river.
A bridge spanning the Chow Phraya lies just beyond here.
Okay, so we just got an elite cataphract and 2 heavy cavalry archers. That's pretty neat. Oh wow, that's a lot of units. We're gonna take out a war galley. Nice. Our envoy's amazing. Okay, so there is aid to be had, but I'm not sure if it's worth the risk. Yeah, I'm just gonna run away. Our envoy's a little bit low on HP. Let's add these guys to SEAL Team 6. I don't want to fight boats if I don't have to. Maybe I could draw that boat up there so I can kill it with my envoy again. Our envoy does need to recover. He's significantly below half HP. There's a lot of units up there. I mean, I really just need to cross, right? Is there any reason for me to continue in that direction? I think I'm just going to bust down this way. That seems like it's the long-winded way. I'm going to try to cross, like, maybe over here. Got some good units. I wonder if our envoy still heals while he's in the transport ship. That's interesting. Any aid? Anywhere to land? Nope, doesn't look like there's anywhere to land. Let's scout with our fast fire ship ahead. Okay, let's hope that we don't run into too many more ships here. Try to find a place to land. Fast fire is doing work though. Looks like this is a good spot. Yeah, looks like this is the correct location. Where is our other transport going? Hello? Alright, looks like we're in pretty good shape. We snuck our way into a forest that here's by the looks of it. Let's not wander around too much. I'm sure they have patrols. And our guy probably was healing inside the boat, so that's nice to know. There's one of those patrols. Don't want to lose our Grand Chariot. Thankfully, our Grand Chariot also heals. I wonder if there's any other patrols to be had. Ah, there's the bridge. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so I take it that if we went north, this would be where we ended without the transports anyway. So that means that the correct way to go is probably south. Let's send our envoy forward. Nice stroll through the jungle. That is a lot of crossbows. No need to bait a few of them. Don't be afraid. I'm just a lone envoy in the forest. I got nothing. I got nothing with me. I'm totally not baiting you to your imminent demise. Get 'em, boys. Oh no, don't shoot my scorpion. My envoy should actually be able to take these guys out by himself. You thought I was going for him, but I was actually going for you, my friend. Just one last crossbow here. And I know there's more forces back here, so I'm going to be careful about drawing them out too quickly. Oh man, that's a lot of forces. A lot of guys. I shouldn't have mobilized these guys too quickly. Retreat back to that hill. Bait the skirms. Bait the skirms. Keep the champs back. Art of War style. We outmaneuvered the enemy.
Bad. Tiệp ăn dế.
Two skirms down. Two to go. No long swordsman, there's nothing to see here. It's not like I'm luring your comrades out one by one to their deaths or anything. A lot of unnecessary damage on that cavalry archer, sadly. But overall, pretty efficient. Let's make our way south.
An enemy outpost lies to the west. I would advise you to take the southern route.
Okay, we take the southern route. That's the western route, I presume. So this must be the southern route.
No bomb.
2 halberdier and a karambit is not too much aid, if I do say so myself. Unless they've got cavalry. Still making great progress here. I don't think we've lost anyone yet. Ooh, we actually got some guys as well. We should take this time to reorganize our group a little bit. We've successfully crossed the water. Oh, that is a lot of enemies. Where's our halberdiers when you need them? Okay, a bit hairy there. Not too bad, though. As long as we take their forces in small numbers, that's the name of the game. As long as every individual engagement favors us, we should be fine. Let's not go too far. Looks like there's another force back there. Okay, Horse Archer Division still doing great. Slowpoke Division still doing great as well. We have a cavalry squad now. Karambit Division reporting in. So these guys were hot group 3. Let's re-hot group these guys to 3. Do we have no scorpions? Did we leave them behind? Oh no. We have a scorpion still. He has 2 HP. I'm not sure what he's been up to. I think our other scorpion's gone. Oh, here's a scorpion. So we still have everyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright, looks like everyone's in order. Let's scout forward with our envoy. Oh, don't get pulled too far, boys. Let's not get overzealous here. Though it seems like they've run out of units. They've only got the 1. But the important thing is to just make sure we don't draw too many at once. Otherwise, we may be in a real bad state. We're actually getting super close. This is where the embassy is. We should try to see if we can cut through the forest, actually. That's an Arambai. Can we bait him in? There's a scorpion there too. I didn't miss that. Okay. There must be more forces here. I don't want to lure anything up there if I don't have to, so then I'll be fighting unnecessarily. I know there are a couple more air by here. Let's bait them both in. Let's keep sneaking up this northwest direction. Lots of forest. Are there any more enemies? There are more enemies. And we just walked into a whole crap ton of them. Come on, skirms. There's nothing to be afraid of. Just one lone envoy waiting to be ambushed. Have our cataphracts and our envoy kill them together. I think we could start charging forward now. Go get him. Cool. Start inching the rest of these forces forward as well. Oh, those ballista elephants are going to be super useful, I think. I'm really glad I picked them now. I had a feeling in my gut. The envoy finished the mangonel by himself. Perfect. And there's one last two-headed swordsman here who seems blissfully unaware that we just baited his entire squad to their deaths in the forest. We're so close. Can we just cut our way directly through here? Oh, it looks like there's walls. But it looks like, yeah, we can cut like through right here, right? Okay, so that area is clear. Time to do some wood chopping, boys. And we only need the envoy and the chariot. Ha! This was such a great decision. I just gotta make sure there's nothing on the enemy on the other side that just immediately baits us in. Oh, close, close. Those are 2 heavy scorpions and some crossbowmen. Let's let patience win the day here. It's alright, it's alright, just me. Oh my gosh, we're so close. Again, I don't want to attract any more units than I have to. Okay, now we clean these last 2 guys up. Hopefully they don't find their friends or anything. Okay, nice. Okay, so the envoy's here. And we should be good to go then, right? If we got our envoy in here. Oh no, there's 2 crossbows. Let's just make a mad dash for it. Why? What's going on? Get in here.
Sailor.
Okay, holy crap.
Ship bound for Chola lands.
Get in the boat. Get in the boat, Shinji. Alright. Nice.
Despite the hardships of the journey through hostile territory, the diplomatic convoy arrived in Chola lands largely intact. Rajendra Chola was pleased with the gifts that the envoy lavished upon him. Particularly impressive was the Grand Chariot, a work fashioned by the finest craftsmen in Angkor. Generous offerings and well-chosen words go a long way with a magnanimous ruler. A bargain was struck, and the envoy returned to Angkor bearing news of the alliance.
Cool. So, let's check the post-game stats, actually. Well, first, let's check out the map. What did we miss? So this is what we would have encountered if we went west. Yeah, 2 knights, some scorps. This would have been unpleasant to face. I still think we would have won, though. And we got even more units. We've got light cavalry, 3 cavalry archers, 2 Arambai. This would have been really unpleasant to face as well. We avoided this squad. This squad consisted of a bunch of Rattan archers and Imperial skirmishers. I think we could have just used our cataphracts and our envoy to win against these guys. But at the same time, I didn't want to face them if I didn't have to. Oh, wow. Okay, so definitely going north is hard, because remember there's like another squad of Ballista elephants that we spent a lot of time baiting around here. So going north seems to be the harder option. Yeah, this is a ton of units. Ooh, and we actually snuck by. Look at that. We snuck by. Dang, this is not an insignificant amount of forces here. If we triggered all these at the same time, I think we would have lost.
Bad.
Yeah, we don't get too many forces of our own. So I think this would have been super rough for us. But our one fire ship and our 2 demo ships were actually enough to clear out most of the ocean here. We did manage to kill one of the war galleys with our envoy, but I think we would have been able to win anyway with our fast fire ship. And taking the ballista elephants was definitely a good move here. Cutting through this wood line and sneaking in seems to be the fastest solution. So more of the story is stay south, kids, I guess. And let's take a look at our losses. We only lost 1 unit. So we killed 102 units and we lost 1 unit. Very efficient for us. All these guys flexing their 0 units lost. We lost 1 unit. But in any case, that's been the 3rd level, a dangerous mission, completed with a gold medal. My name's been The Clever Fool. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.